Villanova and his father.
Family business. Allie, thanks. And so off the tip, it is New York. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Barrett. Outside for Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Smith. Randall can't hit.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now here's Turner, out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Brunson. The shot no good. Halliburton with some nice D. Now here's Heel. Tight defense on him. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Barrett. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
And the foul called on RJ Barrett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off.
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Smith passes to Halliburton. Can't hit from in close.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Fred.
Yeah, BA, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Here's Halliburton. The Knicks making their last shot. Indiana again missing. Halliburton against Brunson. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots that knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Randall. Fires from the wing, and it's New York scoring again.
Fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Oh, Robinson with a block. Brunson passes to Barrett. And here's Robinson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
So strong. Robinson completes the play. And now let's see if he can finish it off at the line for the 3-point play.
Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. RJ Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. New York, no good that time either.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on there.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Halliburton against Brunson. He's off on the layup.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice nod.
This is your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Here comes your Indiana.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position. Here's Barrett. Pacers with a rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
He'll find Smith. Here's Nembhard. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. His first shot coming late. Goes back up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. The Knicks with the lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. Out to Hield. Now Turner. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Knicks shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Randall. Robinson with it. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now an 11-point New York lead.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Brunson against Halliburton. And here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, I think the defense was just okay on that play. Mitchell Robinson better.
Now here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Brunson. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Barrett, he's open. The offensive rebound.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Outside heel. Pass to Turner. That one goes in. Turner's got 6 here in the quarter.
He takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's a minute 17 left in the second period. The 3, Barrett. That one no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. To the left wing. Halliburton outside. Right wing. The 3, Smith. And he stays with it. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Barrett. From outside the arc. Barrett missing again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Robinson passes to Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Knicks.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. And so we wrap up the first half. Knicks out in front. They lead by 13. Well, now we have some time to... Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
23.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
We've got Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
McConnell from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Quickly outside. To the inside. Hartenstein makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Hartenstein's gotten his first basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside for McConnell. Pass to Duarte. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's quickly. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Rose outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago, the 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Here's Batase, and a nice finish on the layup.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Rose against McConnell. Pass to Hartenstein. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. D. Rose in 2011, MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. It was LeBron's first Miami season. Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Quickly with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Rose, the pass to Toppin. Back to Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Tries to spin move. Kicks it to Quickly. Launches it. Mathurin with a rebound. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Down low. Here's Batase. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Kicks it to Quickly. For three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. McConnell outside. Pass to Taylor. Here's Batase. Here's Duarte. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Duarte's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Reddish. Takes a three. Pacers with a rebound. Batase's got 4 rebounds now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Duarte. He takes it in. Outside for McConnell. The steal. Now here's Rose. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Here's Grimes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Knicks lead by 13. And so it's New York in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear team.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett out there with Toppin. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Pass to Nembhard. Smith in the high post, working on Robinson. Here's Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Healed for 3. The shot misses. And New York the other way now. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Now the Pacers on the move. Halliburton, the pass to Smith, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Here's Brunson. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Toppin outside. From about 16, they get it back. Here's Robinson. Shots blocked. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Smith. Here's Nembhard. Back to Smith. There's the three. Second shot opportunity, and Hield lays it in. Hield's got his first basket.
Refusing to let that possession end, but he did a nice job of fighting hard to keep playing.
Brunson up top, defended by Halliburton. Brunson passes to Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Nembhard, outside for Halliburton. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Brunson finds Robinson. Here's Grimes. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Fires the three. Pacers with a rebound. Smith outside. Hield on the wing. Here's Nembhard. Smith left side. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. The three, Barrett. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
And a really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Halliburton outside. Again, Halliburton missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Rebounded by Hield. The Pacers shooting around 35% from the field so far. Halliburton outside. 1:19 left in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Trying to get back on track. Gets the three to fall.
Halliburton has that kind of ability, not for release, but man, is he consistent with it.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Mitchell Robinson.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Pass to Nembhard. 4-3. That shot off. Some solid defense from Barrett. Hield against Toppin. Puts up a three. Misses. And So New York takes this one by a big
The
margin.
end of the game.
It ends up being a fairly easy.
We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And now Washington's starting group. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. DeJuan Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Porzingis. Kuzma finds Wright. There's Beal with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Now the Pacers with it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Wright, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Wright. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Shots good by Turner.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Here's Nemhard. From past the arc. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Now the pass to Kuzma. Inside, Turner with the steal. Halliburton on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Goes back up. Here's Turner. Passes it to Halliburton. They get it back. Shot's good by Turner.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Hachimura. It's Beal at the elbow. Clock at 6. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, there is a relentlessness to Bradley Beal, and he does a nice job on the interior to get a contested shot down.
Now, here is Smith. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the Hawks.
Right, looking around. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they'll keep possession. Kuzma finds Beal. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Halliburton against Wright. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right against Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. Halliburton outside. A beautiful reverse layup. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Beal from long range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Indiana, and the second quarter will get underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. And there's Miles Turner. And there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nemhard in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now, here is Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him. You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8 from deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Hachimura kicks to Beal. Back to Hachimura. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter is going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Nemhard, the pass to Smith. Heel dishes to Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Now here's Porzingis, and it's Beal in the corner. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter shift. Halliburton with it. Now right defender. Out to Smith. Fires the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Smith outside. Has to Heel. Back to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. And they recover it. Heel, the pass to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Wright. And it's Halliburton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hachimura finds Wright. It's tipped. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. Halliburton outside. He dishes it to Heel. Not going to go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Here's Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Healed outside. Offline with his 3. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Back to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Heel. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma kicks to Wright. Has to Beal. And the pass to Wright. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's Beal with the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the thanks, David, and we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Morris is out there with Kisper. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Avdia in at the power forward. Taylor's shot, good. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And here are the Pacers now, following the three from Will Barton. Bitadze can't hit. Barton surveying the floor. Morris passes to Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kept alive. Second chance effort. Taylor's shot. Good. Taylor's got his second bucket.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's McConnell following the bucket by the Wizards. Passes to Bitadze.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
That one is no good. Wizards leading by 8. Kispert, the pass to Morris. Good on the bucket. Morris has got his first points of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Mathurin to end the run. They grab their own miss. Bitadze. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. There's Bitadze, and he dunks it down.
To the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And Washington has possession. Following the score by Indiana, Barton kicks to Kispert. Back to Barton. Wizards passing it around. Goes up the baseline. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Pacers trail by 11. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Washington. And it's Kispert in the corner. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The kick out to Barton. The pass to Gafford. And again, the turnover by the Wizards.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Duarte. Fires the 3. Morris with the rebound. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Gafford passes to Morris. The kick out to Barton. Out to the right wing. The Wizards with another miss. Pacers trail by 11. Taylor passes to Bitadze. Shooting And foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. During the Sixers process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
And here is Hachimura. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Wizards lead by 10. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands, that he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. Turner with the steal. Hield outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Halliburton. He feeds it to Turner. Over Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Back to Halliburton. No good. Shot missing. And Washington the other way now. Kuzma, right side. Right outside. Back to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit. And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Wizards leading by 6. The Wizards working the ball around now. And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Halliburton against Wright. They kick out to Hield. In the corner, Smith with it. From down low. Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton with it. Now Beal defending. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Wright finds Beal. Back to Wright. Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Porzingis. Turner with the steal. Here's Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. Nemhard, the pass to Turner. To the paint. Crafty move. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. The three. And it's Halliburton missing. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nemhard. Out to Smith. Back to Hield. On the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Wizards leading by 7. Beal, the pass to Wright. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis inside. He's covered by Halliburton. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Halliburton for 3. Here's Turner. The pass to Halliburton. Smith outside. Halliburton outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Porzingis kicks to Hachimura. Passes it to Beal. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Back to Hachimura. From deep. He can't hit that time. And so Washington takes the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Brunson, and it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should. The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Kuzma. Who poked away. Wright, the pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. A shot from the mid-range. Another shot. With the clock winding down. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's New York. Back to Brunson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And we're about a minute into the first. Beal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Here's Wright. The Knicks making their last shot. Now to Hachimura. Beal, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
A good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Outside Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 5.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Porzingis. Right, pass to Hachimura. Fires for 3. Randall pulls down the board. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Barrett. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Good job from RJ there as he's able to get to his spot on offense.
Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Right outside. Hachimura outside. Right against Brunson. Right, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Back to Robinson. Here's Grimes. The next rebound. It's good on the putback.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Right against Brunson. Beal outside. Offensive rebound. Hachimura outside. Off target with the 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Right side Barrett. Here's Robinson, goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
On the wing, Kuzma, back to Beal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Barrett. Nice. gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Beal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Brunson misses. Kuzma outside. Here's Hachimura. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by 7. And
A big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Knicks with the lead.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Rebounded by Kuzma. And for Washington, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Ball stolen.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
He misses the free throw.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat, a guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. Well, that role has changed.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randle has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Beal. Missed inside. Beal's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Outside for Randle. From downtown. Left side Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Robinson. And finally they hit one. Robinson's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Washington. T-shirt number 9. Make some noise and we'll send one your way. And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings. And your Knicks City Kings.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Beal outside. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Randle with the jam.
You can see Randle just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition. transition.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Brunson against right. Hachimura outside. 5 on the clock. His first shot attempt.
Such a good job by Robinson to use his arms and alter the shot on the inside. Getting inside the head now of the offense.
Pass to Kuzma. Randall with a steal. All by himself.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So for the Wizards, Barton comes in for Hachimura, and it's Morris in for Wright. Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Beal. He hangs, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Bradley Beal right there just using the force to get to the free throw line.
You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Brunson against Morris. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Barton, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Outside Barrett. Randall against Kuzma. Outside Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And again, the Knicks missing. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Kuzma, that's good.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Brunson against Morris. Outside Brunson. Pass to Grimes. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
They've got Derrick Rose. Cam Reddish is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Barton. Here's Avdia. Here's Gafford. Tries yet again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be three headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
He does not get the second one. The Knicks with the lead. Rose outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Rose has got his first points of the night.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Reddish against Barton. Pass to Gafford. Back to Barton. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. To the paint. Tries again. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So Will Barton, always going full speed, that time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. Toppin outside. Quickly outside. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Here's Morris. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. The three. The second effort. And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. Gafford's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Rose. Toppin outside. Back to Rose. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go. Here's Avdia. Pass to Kispert. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Barton outside. Tipped. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Well, the Knicks shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Rose, the pass to Quickly. Toppin outside. Goes up on the wing. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Now Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Barton finds Morris. The kick out to Barton. This for the tie! Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, kind of nice to see Will Barton in situations like these, stepping out, stepping up, and knocking them in.
Toppin left side. To the left side wing. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Great work collapsing the defense and then kicking it out.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Kispert. For the lead. And again, Washington with a triple. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Toppin outside. Here's Rose. And it's blocked. Barton with it. Picked up by Rose. Barton against Rose. Morris for 3. Connects from downtown. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Grimes, he's checked in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rose. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Kuzma for three. Knocks down the triple. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Inside. Can they get it? And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
He gets it up. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards leading by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Porzingis, right outside. Pass to Beal. Lets the 3 fly, and again, Washington with a triple.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
Hachimura against Barrett. Toppin left side. Shoots, 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Wizards. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Brunson. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Pressure from Barrett out right there. He gets the steal, and that ignites the fast break.
Kuzma outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Brunson against Wright. Outside Brunson. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Beal goes in. It's good. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Brunson against Wright. Toppin outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes from deep three-point range. And again, the Knicks missing.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 6. Right outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Hachimura. And they force the shot clock violation. Great lead. New York, they're working against the clock now. Outside Barrett. Toppin with it. Defended by Kuzma. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
Obi Toppin, At the line,
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8. Barton, he's checked in for Hachimura, and so he hits both. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Right, pass to Kuzma. And again, Washington with a triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Barton. Right outside. Kuzma, the pass to Wright. Here's Porzingis. Brunson defending. Second chance effort, and that one's good. Porzingis.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Beal from outside. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Brunson passes to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Barrett against Barton. Launches it. That's tipped.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Beal outside. Kuzma outside. Back to Beal. Can't connect. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to blocking.
goal percentage. To encourage...
It is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And it's the Knicks to start out. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Halliburton missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Barrett. It's stolen by Hield. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now here's Randall. The pass to Brunson. Out to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The shot by Turner, no good. Brunson with it. Now Smith defending. And Robinson throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong. And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Here's Halliburton. After R.J. Barrett's bucket, Turner takes it off the glass. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing, and the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Indiana on D. Brunson with it. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Turner finds Hield. Back to Turner. Over Robinson. And the shot is long. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's Barrett on the wing. Passes it to Brunson. Dishes it to Robinson. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Stolen by Brunson. Kicks it to Randall. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
4 on the shot clock. beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. So the Pacers will take it the other way. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Smith outside. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And not just a scorer. He is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside for Randall. New York, no good that time either.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Here's Brunson. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Pacers lead by 4. And will return shortly.
The Pacers fans, a big round of applause for your Knicks City Knicks.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here is Halliburton. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Smith kicks to Halliburton. Here's Turner. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
That's in. The Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Brunson.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Halliburton outside. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And now the Knicks on the break. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. He stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brunson the pass to Randall. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got his first 2 points.
Just has a certain flair to his game. Randall gets hit on the drive, never flinches.
Halliburton against Brunson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
For New York, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Both shots good from the strike. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now, here is Halliburton. He kicks it to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Turner. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Halliburton against Brunson. Robinson passes to Barrett. Right wing. Brunson with a clean look. He nails it. And we're tied up. Brunson's got 8 points.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Nemo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got the game tied up here for New York.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Halliburton outside. No good from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Barrett gets to Randall. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randall's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Halliburton outside. He takes it in. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Brunson. And the pass to Randall. Inside. It's stolen by Smith. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Substitution on the court.
Got it up. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now we'll send it. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back at... Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Indiana, we got T.J. McConnell, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. McConnell passes to Taylor. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Arte. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Arte's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
To the right side. Toppin, no one around him. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Rose passes to Reddish. Back to Rose. Driving inside. Quickly with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Indiana trailing here. Mathurin passes to Taylor. Here's Duarte. And he goes in for the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Quickly kicks to Reddish. No good on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down. But true contact, he'll head to the line. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Rose surveying the D. Kicks to Toppin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. From deep, Rose. That one, no good. Indiana lead by 3. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Catherine passes Duarte.
2 minutes.
Here's Taylor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And Taylor drops them both. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Rose in the post. He's covered by McConnell. Toppin finds quickly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little bit disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And good that time. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
To the wing right side. Here's quickly. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana leading by 5. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Duarte passes to Taylor. McConnell against Rose. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Into the lane, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Now McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Taylor. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Duarte the pass to Taylor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Brunson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers. They lead by 5. And we're
That's a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We'll be topping out there with Robinson. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Nemhard. Sweet move. And it's good on the way up. And the Pacers lead by 7. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. That they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. 33. Smith outside. Crosses over. Got a hand on it. Outside for Halliburton. And here is Copper. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Brunson against Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. And there's the pass to Toppin. Down low to tie it up. Right. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Halliburton kicks to heel. Halliburton against Barrett. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Heel.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. It's going by Heel. Smith left side. Healed outside. They grab their own miss. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Turner. Stolen by Brunson. Turner comes with the double team. Out to the right wing. Toppin passes to Brunson. Inside. And it's sent back by Turner. Passes to Nemo. They kick out to Heel. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson the pass to Toppin. And again, New York turns it over.
Huge turnover. And really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. And Smith with the stop.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
The 3, Barrett. New York now working with the new shot clock. Robinson misses. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Out to Feeds it to Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Barrett for three. Doesn't go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith kicks to Halliburton. Fires from deep. And that one is off. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
Both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Jalen Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Now here's Wright. Kuzma outside. Pure from three-point range.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Smith outside. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Now here's Beal, driving in. Kuzma for 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Kuzma's got 6.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Hield against Hachimura. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. And here's Turner. Porzingis grabs the board. While the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Now here's Turner. With the dunk.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Halliburton against Wright. Kuzma outside. Beal left side. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rudy Hachimura with a dunk.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Hachimura, pass to Beal. Now here's Kuzma. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hield.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. Right on the right side. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Kept alive. Turner. Great D that time from Porzingis. Washington has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Beal. Out to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Right against Halliburton. Three-pointer. Beal nails it from 3.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Halliburton.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Porzingis up top. Pass to Beal. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. Hield finds Smith. Back to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence. Well, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Nembhard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand in the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that. Start to establish some consistency.
Hachimura outside. Back to Wright. Pass to Hachimura. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wright outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here.
I'll tell you, we love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 10. Out to Hield. Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Now here's Beal. He's closely guarded. Right outside. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Puts the move on. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
And that one falls for Turner. Here's Wright. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Wright. Hachimura's got 6.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Smith in the high post. Kuzma on it. Smith no good. The Wizards with a lead. Kuzma down low. Covered by Smith. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Defensive foul.
That's good from Kuzma.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Pass to Nembhard. All alone. That one a little long.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's Wright. Out to Hachimura. Kuzma outside. 3-pointer off the mark. I just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kuzma outside. Out to Hachimura. Fires the 3. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right against Hield. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Rebound Washington. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And here's Hachimura, guarded by Hield. It's Beal on the wing. The offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
Porzingis at the line for 2.
Good on the second one. And so it's Washington now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Will Barton. Monte Morris is out there with Kispert. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Avdia in at the power forward position. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. When you combine that with his motor, too, I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Here's Turner. Smith outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Barton, the pass to Morris. And a miss there on the triple. Well, the Pacers shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. The Pacers again can't hit. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A new lineup here for Indiana. It's Avdia on the wing. To the inside. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Duarte. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Duarte's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morris passes to Barton. Gafford with the ball. McConnell right side. Pass to Duarte. Over to the left wing. Unable to get that one. And Washington the other way now. Here's Avdia. Morris outside. Now here's Barton. It's Avdia on the wing. Misses the three. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And there's the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Barton outside. He buries it from 3. Barton's got his second bucket on the night.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
To the middle. Here's Batadze, and he makes it on the layup. Batadze's got his first points of the game. Washington has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Morris against McConnell. Back to Avdia. Pass to Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. And the Wizards with another 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Here's Batadze. The rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Washington's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Matherin. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Duarte. The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Avdia. Gafford in the post, working on Bataze. Here's Morris. To the paint. Here's Kispert. Misses in close. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards. They lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Goga Bataze. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at the 4. Back to Avdia. He puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. Over to the wing. Pass to Taylor. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. On the wing, Barton. Here's Kispert. Got a hand on it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Duarte. Pass to Taylor. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Mathurin with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's McConnell. Here's the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Kispert. From deep. It doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Taylor. Uses the glass on the layup.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Here's Kispert. Pass to Barton. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nembhard. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Beal outside. Oh, no good again that time. Out to the right wing. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Beal. Kuzma with the ball. Turner covering. Here's Hachimura. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Healed on the wing. Beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton against Wright. Halliburton comes to help. Hachimura from long range. Drops in the 3.
Well, the team is preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Back to Halliburton. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
Out to Hield from 20 feet. Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Pass to right. Here's Beal. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
It's tipped. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A clean win and one where they clear.
Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position. And for the Wizards, Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Brunson against Wright. Brunson the pass to Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And break in the era of positionless basketball. Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Now here's Wright. Outside Beal. No good on that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Brunson with a clean look. There at the pass to Brunson. Randall against Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Wright with the double team. That's a 2 from Randall. Rebounded by the Wizards.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure don't want him taking that kind of shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
After Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Hachimura. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Beal taking his time here. Right wing. From 12 feet out. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Here's Brunson. Randall outside. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Randall. The 3. Got a piece of it. Now here is Hachimura. Randall grabs the board.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Beal gets a wide open look, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
Grimes passes to Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brett, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who you're assured of as putting in the work in the offseason. The shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Kuzma outside. Right against Brunson. Right the pass to Kuzma. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Kuzma got thirsty there, just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series total. one.
Now, here's Barrett. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Grimes. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And the Wizards with possession following the score by New York. Outside, Beal. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. New York trailing. Now Brunson. There's the pass to Grimes. Barrett with the ball. And there's the feed to Robinson. Comes up empty down low. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Dewan Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Beal's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Grimes passes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Brunson against Wright. Out to the wing. Kuzma outside. Outside for Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Washington gets it back. For the 3. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Pass to Randall.
Blocking foul called on Dewan Wright. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brunson's got 8 points.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Wizards trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wright. Feeds to Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Washington foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One shot.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Kicks it to Randall. The shot, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Hachimura. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Knicks leading by 6. Handle down low. Guarded by Wright. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Wizards making a change here. Morris has checked in. Here's Brunson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Now that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Wizards trail by 7. Morris dishes to Beal. Passes it to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Grimes. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. Back to Brunson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Morris passes to Kuzma. The shot from the low post is good. Kuzma's got 7 points.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Here's Brunson. Dish now to Robinson. The pass to Barrett. Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line. And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Here's Brunson. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose. And it's Reddish in at the 3 side. Pass to Kispert. He dishes it to Barton. Wizards passing it around to the middle. And another shot. They get it back. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Toppin, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Washington trails.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Avdia kicks to Morris. Passes it to Avdia. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kispert, no good. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued. But look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Can he do that for us?
Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Rose dishes to Toppin. Back to Rose. And the 3 ball is good. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Morris inside. Working on Rose. And here's Avdia. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Got a piece of it. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Kispert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And finished off by Avdia.
But Will Barton, always going full speed, that time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is underway
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Rose hits them both.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Over in the corner, Avdia to the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Knicks leading by 3. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Stolen by Quickly. To the left side wing. Here's Rose. Up and in on the layup. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
It's Barton on the wing. Avdia kicks to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. And the wide open shot for Morris. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Quickly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's New York. With quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Kuzma will step in at the 4, with Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Washington calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Toppin. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Beal.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Rebound by the Wizards.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And stolen by Wright. Beal against Brunson. Now the pass to Wright. Back to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On defense, the Knicks. Outside, Beal. Porzingis trying to get free. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bradley Beal. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Right against Brunson. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Right, the pass to Gafford. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Toppin. To the right side. Grimes passes to Toppin. And the shot goes down. Toppin's got his first points in this one.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Washington calls timeout. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. Outside Beal. Here he goes.
Man, how good was Beal's pump fake? I jumped in.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
At the line for the Wizards,
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a
previous play is under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on beat.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Here's Brunson. He kicks it to Toppin. To Brunson. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Beal. Porzingis trying to get free. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Beal.
Huge shot from Beal. He's got confidence.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Runs in the pass to Robinson. Porzingis with the rebound. Wizards have gone an outstanding 4 or 5 in the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the inside. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson against Kuzma. Yes!
And they got to bring the double team.
fourth personal foul. Jalen Brunson.
That one falls for Brunson.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and you might be able to see this one in the books.
Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. The kick out to right from the arc. Good! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Now here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the block. Stolen by Brunson. So they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Jalen Brunson.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Hey, Kevin.